going on, everybody? Just gonna play some NCAA 2006. Servers aren't connected. That's weird. Alright, that's gonna be a Warzone stream then. Actually, that was pretty good. Okay. Someone will bust out the solos. I don't know why that's not connected. I gotta. The EA. I don't know. Let's do casuals, quads. Maybe it's my account that's jacked. I don't know.
Every life has a price.
Life. There you go. What a beauty. She's a...
Weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment.
Jack, la manette, ça plantait souvent.
Non, il n'y a pas de trouble.
Ok.
En tout cas, pour le moment, là, moi j'ai un casque, un Razer.
All stations, this is Shadow 01. Deployment to the war zone has been authorized.
Here we go. But everybody's kind of taking off in their own spot.
Is that the only one thing?
Eliminate all targets in the AO.
I'm not sure.
Help your squad mates. Join them, you'll speed up catch.
Just tearing that off. I'm getting in trouble.
Changing max.
Right, sir.
Capture the enemy intel on your train. You'll get a look at the site of the next gas break. Your squad mate is breathing down. Speed up the process.
Oh, good.
Gulag is your last chance. Fight to earn redeployment. Success means redeployment. Failure means elimination.
Here we go.
Contacts front.
Here's a plate.
Enemy intel on your train has been located. Capture and secure the intel point to discover the next gas. Squad mates start securing the intel. Join them to increase the speed of the capture. Intel point captured. Great work. You've earned a peek at the next gas spread.
Changing max.
Said there was an update. I don't know what though, but
Loadout drop headed your way. You've got a loadout drop inbound. Gas is closing in. Relocating safe zone. I've located valuable enemy intel on your train. Secure it for information.
oh, they're on the train. All right.
Help your squad mates secure the intel. Join them to speed up capture. Hostile UAV in the area.
Mm,
Capture complete. Television. Uploading information on the next gas. Enemy soldier incoming. Moving here.
that's our guy.
Squad is outside the safe zone. UAV overhead. Switching mag.
Oh shit.
Inserting order. Changing max.
sir.
Switching mags.
Tower's
Switching mags. Heads up. An enemy squad marked you as a bounty target.
Oh shit. Oh no.
Well done, soldier. Check your maps for the next gas spread location. Andrei. Taking fire!
Alright, let's get out of this and see if I can get back in the E area. Dum, 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 dum. All right, there we go. All right. We'll do. We did SCU, did Navy, we did Penn State, we did Miami. Ooh, Virginia Tech.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome everyone to the home of the Fighting Irish. South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Virginia Tech's offense will get first crack at it today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So, no doubt, the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. To throw, it's throws. Makes the across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. Last season, Kyron Drones really didn't play to the level he or Virginia Tech expected for him. Jesse, what does he need to do to return to his 2023 form?
It's consistency and avoiding the negative plays, avoiding the turnovers, making...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And the Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. And defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on first and second down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Hokies will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. So Notre Dame's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And this running game might have a huge advantage when they get to the second level of this defense, Dave.
Well, and this is a big challenge. Like, you're overmatched. You understand that this guy is a top-shelf player, and I'll be honest, this defense has kind of struggled a little bit this season, but this individual matchup, you got to get him on the ground. You got to find a way to corral him, slow him down. He can't be the game wrecker. If that's the case, it's going to be too easy for this offense.
And if you're on offense, you got to be thinking, let's dominate in the trenches.
Damn.
And let's get our star running back into the second level against this linebacker. We've got an athletic advantage at that position. So if we can free him up into the second level of this defense, make him make guys miss, those are going to be explosive plays for the offense.
The toss sweep to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Notre Dame facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Motion from the back. Off play fake. He's got his man across the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert.
Oh, yeah.
Down and maybe a lot more. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They try to get it outside on the left.
Oh, my
Big
God.
time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Toss to the outside. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's something this offense is going to try to do in this game, and they're doing it early. They want to establish the run game. They want to be more physical. They want to control the line of scrimmage. That's how they're going to attack this defense.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Now the play fake. Throws to the wide.
Oh my God, dude! Right to the,
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
right
QB
into him.
never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the option, he'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Unleashes one deep.
Double.
And now
Nice.
the incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's fourth down. And the Hokies send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Across the 40 outbound at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put in play from the 41 on first down. They'll move the tight end. They'll give it to him again. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. They'll run play action.
Oh my
Here
God.
comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
My quarterback? Oh.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains,
Yikes.
keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort.
Oh,
they really
that was
could have
good.
used that catch there. Physical pass
Precise.
defense, it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
The Irish send out the punt unit. A low line drive and not his best work. And this kick will be marked down just inside the 45-yard line. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They sputtered a bit early, not being able to move them. Oh, he's got some space.
Oh, man.
Fundamental football with the Hokies. We talk about special teams, but the running game has always been part of their DNA.
And when you continue to find guys at the running back spot like Davidson and those guys that you can feature, you can give them the ball, establish that physicality, establish that playmaking, it gets everything rolling for this offense.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make the
I don't want to do that.
That's what they're doing here on third down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Off play action. Caught close to the marker. It's Selden.
Ah.
And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that score drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here come the Irish back on offense. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Here's the handoff. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying play action. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB.
Oh,
and this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
What is going on?
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
They'll try the run. Creates a little space. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose.
Excuse me.
Notre Dame has made this 2nd down play much more difficult after going backwards. The play action fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Fields.
See ya.
Take it to the end zone. Touchdown by the Irish.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll give it to the back. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Fires to the big fella. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Green. Ball down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Lost to throw on first down. Here comes the heat.
Oh, get the ball!
Oh,
he got it.
How in the world did the offense take possession?
I think I did this.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
I don't know. That's
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Green. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
get the.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty.
Roughing the passer.
Back to pass, it's Drones. A little screen to the running back. Inside the 35. Inside the 30, down to the 29.
Why I can't
Time
play
is running
this so
short
good.
here in the first half. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Looking downfield on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Catch in the middle. It's Keith. And they swarm him under. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The volley cheers going on high. And here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. That's reeled in. It's Stewart. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
Oh, he got it.
And it slips just inside that right upright. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Fires left.
Oh, I know.
Incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
You wonder if the pick earlier in the game is now affecting this quarterback, and not just his psyche, but also his fundamental.
Nope, don't do it.
He threw that ball up his back leg. You're not going to throw completions playing like that.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas there in the shadows of Touchdown Jesus.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5.
Oh,
he
crap.
was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Lining up to convert third down. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
They just find ways to find the big fellas. Those big tight ends are huge targets for the quarterbacks. The throws are usually in between the numbers. That makes it pretty easy. Usually sure-handed guys like that just come across the field and make plays for you.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh!
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
29 Philly, 2-9.
They go to the ground.
Oh,
Stop him
crap.
cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
It's caught downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his pressure.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the right.
Oh, yeah.
They're ripping off chunks of yards. They get it to the 33. Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, and I'm glad you used a reference in the last 30 years, Reese. You know, just trying to find playmakers at Notre Dame, and Michael Mayer, obviously, in the recent years, was a guy that you could really, really depend on. Trying to find those golden Tates, those elite players out wide is something they've been missing over the last several years.
Back to throw, it's Carr. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
First down for the offense.
pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
Get set.
Wide receiver going in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. Got some room in it. Touchdown, Irish! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
This is why you consistently run the football. Steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They go 83 yards on the drive. And the house call coming on the run from the 23. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Green. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that outlet.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He'll keep it himself. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Nice.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see Brand so successful.
Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. You can tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
Looking to throw, it's Drones. And doing what he does best. He can move. Breaks into the open. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. The give on the inside. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to go.
They feed him again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Keeps looking downfield.
Unbelievable.
Quarterback gets the first down. He was just a breath taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the Stewart. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the run game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're dead. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
The offense pops it up, and they were on the move.
Thank you.
And the defense got it. He's at the 50. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And that's just the guy you want to find that football. The ball's loose. Who do you want to get it? One of your fast guys. The defensive back picks it up and turns on the afterburners, takes it all the way back for the touchdown.
Thank you, sir.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Looking for a man. It's Drones. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Tight end now in motion. Gonna swing it on second down. Sets up the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Hokies want to pick up the tempo. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He lofts one down the sideline. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Here come the Irish back on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, Dave.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Notre Dame has it now, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Oh,
And he
yeah.
takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Looking to throw, it's Drones. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain.
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle, it's Stewart. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Hokies want to move quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Across the 45.
Oh!
They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's first. The ball's loose.
Damn, dude.
The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Second down after the offense averted absolute disaster. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat.
As a defense, a lot of times you're coming in the game, we're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried the...
And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They've got the play bottled up.
Yeah, buddy.
Defense picks it up. Off to the races to the right. Touchdown, Iron. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's the second time in this game they've recovered a fumble and taken it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of the season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to
Turning it on! He has the first and still on his feet. They'll immediately call timeout.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. From the shotgun, they'll run it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Good pass.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but As a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Stewart. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
To the air, it's Drones.
Yeah.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Go Hinish, man.
A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now you get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, you know, like Jesse probably would, you go pad some stats. And
There he goes. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
A 1st down run in the red zone. Looking for the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken by
Go
the
Hinish.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and practice. They just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
Gives it to the back on the draw. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Fast pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Johnnies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players, more physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, guys, that is going to be it for tonight. First win. Again, thanks for watching. If you like the content, go ahead and give a follow. It's Merc4848 on Twitch, Merc4848 Gaming on YouTube. Please subscribe. Catch us tomorrow.